And welcome back to Showcase Live, coming to you from the 2019 Deland Sport Aviation Showcase. I'm Dave Shellbetter. I am co-team leader here of Showcase Live. My partner in crime, Mike Daniels, back there. He's overseeing. He's the other co-team leader. And we have Roy Brewer on the camera. So got the steady cam, and Roy's going to learn what hand cramps are, holding that cam for a while here. But we are here from the Deland Sport Aviation Showcase 2019 episode or edition, whatever you want to call it. We're going to be broadcasting all 3 days here on the top of the hour today and on the top hour and a half hour tomorrow and Saturday. We're going to bring in a second crew and get you everything we can get you. Last year, our interviews had over 66,000 interactions. So we're very proud of what we're doing here, and we're having a good time. Tactical hearing. We've interviewed you here last year, the year before, I think. I've had you on Sun and Fun Radio. You guys have been around for a long time. How you doing, Darren? Good to see you, man.
Good to see you.
You look good. You look good. Life's treating you well?
Yeah, really well. Really well.
So, what is tactical hearing?
The simple term would be it's a digital hearing enhancement and a hearing protection device. It's all micro, inner ear, custom fit. We program for individual hearing, and for your ears, whatever your hearing needs are. And we are tremendous on the hearing protection side also.
Now, obviously, hearing is very important, and you get in an airplane. A lot of the general aviation aircraft are relatively loud inside. So your product is put into the ear canal, right? They're custom fitted?
It's all custom fit in the ear canal. Volume control, memory setting buttons. A lot of my clients, in fact, in the aviation world, I just deal with a lot of profound hearing loss. You guys are around a lot of loud noise, continuous loud noise for a lot of years, and it takes effect on the hearing. And so just in your daily life, this is a product for that use, let alone while you're in the cockpit or while you're working on your aircraft. It's going to protect your hearing so you don't lose any more of your frequency and any more frequency loss due to the loud noise.
Okay, now the usual method of protecting your hearing when you're in the airplane is earplugs. You get little squishy plugs, you roll them in your fingers and you stick them in your ear and they expand and they block noise, but they don't just block the noise, they block everything. Yours are more what? They're kind of akin to a hearing aid. They enhance the hearing, but then one of the things I remember you telling me was about sudden loud noises. Tell me what happens. You know, I'm sitting in the cockpit and I've got my tactical hearing in. I fire up my engine. What does tactical hearing do when the rapid increase of the decibels in the ambient sound?
Well, it's using the electronics instantaneously. Anything that goes over 85 decibels, whether it be an aircraft or any type of machinery or a muzzle blast. I mean, we're tactical hearing. We come from the military law enforcement world, and we just kind of discovered aviators and the use for our product in this field probably about 15 years ago. And so what it's going to do within that setting is diminish that sound, but keep you engaged in what you need to hear. Whether it be, you know, a lot of guys in the small aircraft like to hear their motor, you know, and hear what's going on. And so you're still going to be able to hear that, let alone the control tower and the things you need to hear through your radio. And I've got a lot of clients that even with their headset and the radio turned all the way up are still struggling, you know, with communication on that and saying repeat. And we can just take that, and now you've got an extra enhancement device in your ear, simultaneously diminishing sound. It's kind of the dual purpose of this. Kind of sounds a little bit like, how do you even accomplish that? But in our microelectronics, that's what we do.
And now you actually touched on something there that I wanted to ask about. It almost preempted my question. So I'm wearing my tactical hearing, and they're like hearing aids. I've got them in my ear. I'm going to jump in the airplane, or jump on my motorcycle, put my helmet on. I've got ear cups, and I'm putting on my headset in the airplane. I've got ear cups on my motorcycle. I'm out shooting, and I might have external earmuffs on. How do they? You don't have it's a noise enhancement. So like I said, it works kind of like a hearing aid. It enhances it around. How do you not get feedback? Is there ever a problem with getting a feedback, or what? They're designed to work with all of that?
No, we're sealing the ear canal, and the way you get feedback is a loop. You're in the audio industry and stuff. You got to get that loop. By preventing that loop happening, a traditional hearing aid, you're going to get feedback. A lot of people, you put a cup over the top of that, it's going to loop around, and you're going to get that squelch and whatever. We don't have any of those issues because for the noise reduction, we've got to seal the ear canal, and so it's a complete seal. Thus, there's no way to loop. It's just one in.
Okay. So there's only one, and I'm noticing. I'm looking over here in your prep area, kind of a little bit behind what the crowd sees, but we have a gun and plugs and stuff. Tell me what all this stuff is for.
So an otoscope. I got to look into the ear canal because we're taking impressions of the ear because they're all custom fit. And this is the gun that I put a little tip on it. That we've put this material in the ear, and it forms a perfect form to the ear, thus a custom fit device. And then we end up with this out here.
And these are custom fit. Now this is a sample or a client product?
This is a sample. It's just a dummy unit, just because it's custom fit. Yeah, and I got to show something. But you've got your volume control right there. And then this is just a little handle to help you get it in and out of your ear. But you've got a little memory setting. Battery sits right in there. Number 10 hearing aid battery is what we use. But in a sense, this has 4 different memories to the device. With that, it's almost like your motorcycle where you've got a shifter and a throttle. You've got a gearbox and your throttle for your ears now. So all your different environments, you can choose how you want to experience those hearing-wise. But then anything that goes over that 85 decibel, which is damaging to the ear sound, you're going to get the maximum noise reduction from that point on.
Well, now that takes time. The sound waves travel super fast. And that 85 decibel noise hits my ear canal. You're telling me that that little guy will stop that from getting through?
Yes, I'm telling you that. Absolutely. Milliseconds
to react to this over noise. Now, what other features are they? Are they wireless? Are they Bluetooth? Do you offer that?
We do have Bluetooth. It's an awesome. We've messed around with our Bluetooth stuff and wanted to just put out the best out there, and we've got it now. It's a really, really great product. They're not a comms unit. A lot of guys come up to our, and wondering if this is going to now be their headset. Our Bluetooth links directly to an iPhone. You've got to wear a neck loop, and if you have an Android. And the big part is what's your hearing like, So I check your hearing. I got an audiometer, and we're programming to each individual, just like your standard hearing aid would. The big difference is in the noise reduction, and so just background noise, and people that have hearing issues that go out to eat, and bringing people back into, life again, and communication, and things that they don't even realize they're missing. We're accomplishing that on a day-to-day basis, let alone just in your aircraft or in your loud noise setting. If you shoot, ride a motorcycle. Just all these other things. It's multi-versatile product.
Now, one of the things I learned about your product a couple of years back, I didn't know this, and somebody had brought it up. If you suffer from tinnitus, I understand, how does tactical hearing help you with tinnitus?
We have what's called a T-Max, and I've got it really bad. I got tinnitus really bad, and I don't have a lot of hearing loss. I have a little minor stuff going on in my right ear. It's a vibration that it puts in the ear that masks the sound of the tinnitus. And sometimes, like me, I get a little relief even after I take my units out if I've been wearing them for about six or 7 hours straight. And it does exactly what it's saying. It's masking that. So while these are in, we're having significant relief, and some people get relief even after they take them out from the tinnitus by a little vibration that you don't hear, you don't know it's even there. It's just a technology that we put in our device. It's in our 16-channel unit and up.
Okay. Now, I've heard people talk about $6,000 hearing aids from the hearing aid store. What kind of price tag comes on a tactical hearing from and to?
Yeah, we start off about $1,500, and I've got stuff that goes upwards of about $4,500. Comparable to what you're at the hearing center, what I sell for about $2,500, you're going to pay that $5,500, $6,500 range at a hearing center, and you're not getting the noise reduction. We're the manufacturer. We're building our own product, where anywhere else you go to a hearing center, you're going to a middleman. So that's a big reason why we can do that.
Okay, so you guys are here. We are in booth number 201. 201, which is inside the first of the two exhibit tents, back off in the corner. Nice. You get a nice view of the line and stuff here, too. You watch the great stuff. You have breeze coming through. Yeah. If people are watching us on the Facebook Live or on our YouTube channel, how do they find you if they're not here?
Tacticalhearing.com.
Pretty straightforward. Tacticalhearing.com, right down there in the corner. Tacticalhearing.com. And your banner here kind of says it all. Military, civilian, music, shooting, everything. Construction, aviation. I'm just kind of skipping through. Fire, search, and rescue. That's great stuff. Now, how long has Tactical Hearing been in business? I've been interviewing you for a number of years. We've done a lot of interviews. You and I've been in talk with Tim and stuff. I mean, kind of air show family here, an aviation family. How long has Tactical Hearing been in business?
It's going on, I believe, 20 years now. We've really been in the public eye for about 15, and we discovered aviation almost right out of the gate when we came out and started, doing it, selling to the public.
All right, now a question I just came up when we were talking about the website. I'm not here. You can't custom fit me here because I'm looking at your website. How do I get fit? If I want to order Tactical Hearing off of your website, how do I get fit for the headset?
We have someone that can either come to you or we send you to, because we're global. We've got clients around the world. And a lot of those, especially out of the United States, it's a little bit more difficult, but they got to go to a local hearing center and send us the information. To build these, I need an audiogram and impressions of the ears.
And so your local hearing center that would get $6,000 for a hearing aid, they're gonna make a mold of my ear and do what you needed to do.
Yeah, the bummer with not doing it at a show and doing it that way is they're gonna want some money for what I'll just do I'll just check your hearing and take impressions, and that's all part of the package. But most of the time it's minimal, and I help you find somebody. Give me a call. Go to our website. We got all our phone numbers and everything there. You can get a hold of us real easily at tacticalhearing.com. And then we just help you jump through those hoops if you're not in front of me at a show. Okay, now where are you based? We're out of Utah. Utah, great state. Great backcountry flying in Utah, I've heard. It's a beautiful, beautiful country to fly in. Beautiful country. Now I'm gonna jump back. My sister Ann has tinnitus issues. Okay. So you said your T1 unit is where you start for the tinnitus. What kind of price tag comes with the unit that would help you with tinnitus? That lists at $4,000, and I typically at a show I'm about $3,500 for that tinnitus, and it's the T416. T4. Okay, Ann, are you listening? T416. I know you're having hearing problems, so T416. Okay, now I'm teasing my sister. T416 unit for tinnitus. You might need to drop your name to me. That wouldn't hurt anything. Actually, I'm hoping I'm gonna tag her in the video, or I'm gonna share the video on her Facebook page. Hoping she and her husband are over in the Villages. I'm hoping they'll jump in the car and come on over and meet you in person. But anyways, Aaron, man, it's good to see you, brother. Anything else you want to add before we take off? You're here all 3 days. We're here all 3 days. We go to Sun and Fun. We do all the air shows that we possibly can. I love coming here to Deland, and we do a bit in Florida. Just if you're around Florida, it's real easy for us to accommodate taking care of you. Other states, we got to jump through a little bit more loopholes, but just because I live out in Utah doesn't mean I don't spend a lot of time. Love Florida. And I can't imagine, you guys got snow on the ground yet out there in Utah this week? We had record cold in October. So when they said, who's going to go to Florida? It's warmed back up a little bit, but normally we'll get snow on Halloween. And a week prior to Halloween, we got our first snow this year, and it was record colds. Yeah.
Okay, so you didn't have any trouble at all packing everything up. No. Yeah, no, I'll pack. Yes. Now, which is kind of funny because you're in shorts and Crocs, and I'm in jeans, and I'm wearing my Showcase Live shirt. Thank you, Jana. I'm wearing my Showcase Live shirt here, but I've got a sweatshirt and a jacket back over in the office there. So, all right, well, Darren, thank you so much again, brother. Tactical Hearing, booth 201, tacticalhearing.com. Y'all stay tuned. We're going to be here on the hour all day today, on the hour and the half hour tomorrow. If you miss them, you're going to be able to go back and look at them on the Showcase Facebook page. I believe it's Deland Showcase, facebook.com/Deland Showcase. Elizabeth is gonna correct me here. I expect, and the YouTube channel, youtube.com/Showcase. You'll be able to watch the videos whenever you want to see them. Like I said earlier, we got over 66,000 interactions on our videos last year, which we're very, very proud of. Thank you so much to everybody. For the Showcase Live team, I'm Dave Shellbitter here with Mike Daniels, Roy Brewer, Elizabeth out there in Vegas covering us on the World Wide Webs. And tomorrow we're going to have our friend Carl Valeri and Tom Frick are going to be with us too. We'll see you on the top of the next hour.